from downtown Minneapolis. EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us inside beautiful U.S. Bank Stadium, the home of the Vikings. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the Green Bay Packers and the Minnesota Vikings on Sunday Night Primetime.
Will Reichard to kick off for
Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. Will Reichard will get this one started. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
First down 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Love to throw to get started. This one is caught by Reed. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
An early test to start this one. 3rd and inches.
Red, 52. Yellow, 22.
We'll try to run it here with Jacobs. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
An early test here for that offensive line, and they come through. They're going to have to continue to find space in the ground game for their running backs to continue to move the chain. So, nice job there. Give them a lot of credit. Now the question is, what is the adjustment on the defensive side of the ball in the next 3rd down situation?
Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for 1st and 10.
Let's go. Black, 95, yellow, 1. Ready.
Once again, it's Jacobs. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
The key to great defensive line play is the get-off. When that ball moves, how fast can you get off the ball and get into the backfield? That's exactly what we saw here. Quick read, react, get off the block, take him down for a loss.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13.
Here we go. 33. Yep. Check.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. The open man is Reed. He's got it. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield.
It's a gain of 16.
2 receptions for him on this drive. This one good for 16 yards.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
45, white.
In motion goes Dobbs. On 1st and 10, here comes Jacobs. And he's not going to get away. They're going to bring him down on the other side of midfield.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
Ready.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12.
Let's go now. Cut.
Love to throw. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. Trying to connect with Romeo Doubs that time. And it'll be third down.
Ready, ready. Here we go, here we go. Red, 38. 43 rail. Ready.
From the gun, it's Love. Oh, in trouble, and down he goes.
And these are the type of splash plays that can have an impact, especially as the game goes on. So offensive line has to do a better job to make sure that they have this protection shored up and that this isn't a sign of things to come.
Isaiah Rodgers on the return. The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 4-yard line.
On the jump. 65 seconds. Here we go. Set. Cowboy 80.
McCarthy now going to start with a pass. And he's going to be taken down back at the 2-yard line.
A sack certainly isn't ideal in this situation, but I think this quarterback considers himself lucky. He at least prevented the safety. This defense is in attack mode. They know they're one big play away from taking a 2-0 lead.
So they go backwards on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 13. Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. He'll get this over the middle to Jefferson. And he'll be taken down after a gain of 9 and 3rd down coming up.
And that was just a simple read that time. He knew his guy was going to come open in the middle of the field based on the look they gave. All he had to do was let the play develop and then deliver a strike to pick up the 1st down.
3rd down, 3 to go. From the gun, here's McCarthy. That's into the hands of Jordan Mason. And he looks to be a bit short of the line. And that is going to bring up 4th down.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
So on 4th down, out comes Ryan Wright to punt for Minnesota. Out to return this for the Packers, it's Keyshawn Nixon. This will be returned. Now a hit, and he lost the football. Special teams has come up with the recovery.
You know, it's so hard to say what goes wrong on these bad snaps, Mike. You know, sometimes it's mechanics, sometimes it's concentration, sometimes, frankly, it's just bad luck and things go sideways, but he puts a little bit too much juice on it, ends up out of the punter's reach, and now they're heading back to the sideline knowing they just put their defense in a really bad spot.
Throwing here on 1st and 10 is McCarthy. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. It's a pickup of 13 yards. 1st down, Minnesota.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. A nice job there making that happen.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. They'll run. This is Jordan Mason. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. 13, pretty lucky here. Back-to-back gains of 13. And another first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
He'll be taken down, but we have a chance for the first points of this game as they've set up first and goal.
And Mike, you know the best time to pick up first downs is on first downs. Don't wait for third down. We see it here. 3 plays in a row, 3 first downs on chunk plays, and this offense is rolling.
Ball sitting at the 7. First and goal.
Let's go.
Here's a run. And he gets to the outside and takes it in. Jordan Mason. Touchdown, Vikings. Touchdown number 9 for the year.
But you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their second possession.
Will Reichard to kick off for the Vikings.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. This will be taken in at the 2. A very good field position to start as the return is past the 40.
Here we go. 50, green, striker, 3.
On first down, it's Love. That is the Pro Bowl corner, Byron Murphy.
So not a lot of yards on the return, Mike, but that's okay. The number one thing, end up with the ball in your hands. And in this case, mission accomplished, and his guys are headed off the field to celebrate.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's a throw from McCarthy. It's to the left side and taken in by Jefferson.
It's a gain of 11. And the Vikings first down. 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
So we are through 1 here on Sunday Night Primetime. 7-0 is our score. More from the Twin Cities in a moment. Vikings football as we begin this second quarter as they've got it with 1st and 10. On the ground is Mason. Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that first down.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1 at the Packers' 40-yard line.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and a yard. Throwing now, it's McCarthy. He's got this on target to Addison. And he'll be brought down after a short pickup, but that is enough for a first down.
3 yards.
Really nice job here by the quarterback, understanding what did he need to pick up a fresh set of downs. In this case, that underneath drag route was all it took. Get the ball into the hands of your receiver, pick up a first down.
1st and 10. Here's McCarthy. Secured by the veteran, Adam Thielen. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line. That is catch number 60 for the season.
1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
They'll run. This is Mason. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards.
Xavier McKinney on the tackle. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the Packers' 16-yard line.
Here's a 2nd and 6. They'll go play action here with McCarthy. That is caught at the 3. And he's in. Adam Thielen. Touchdown, Minnesota.
And that was just a great drive. Really from start to finish, Mike, you could see the play caller just really finding his rhythm. Mix in run, mix in pass. Results in the touchdown pass, but really everything they did, the entire possession worked to perfection. You can sustain the drives like that and come away with touchdowns. Man, that goes a long way towards establishing your identity for the rest of this game.
14. Packers nothing. Will Reichard to kick off for the Vikings.
Reichard out now following the touchdown as he kicks this one away. And he's got it at the 1. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Set, ready. 45, right. Watch out, man. 52. Set.
On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
52 blaster. 10.
On 2nd down, Love. There's a short one caught by Kraft. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. Now it looks like we have an injured Packer player on the field. Something you do not want to see here in the final week of the season, as he will get himself checked out. They'll empty out the backfield, line up for 3rd and 3.
Blue, 32. Six, mega, red, yellow. Cut.
Love. And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, He still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
Here's Daniel Whelan now. He's on for the second time. He'll try to get something inside the 10. And good coverage by the punt team. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up.
First and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it first and 10. A run. And here's Mason. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like, there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
We'll try again. It's second and 10. Setting up to throw is McCarthy. Toward the middle of the field that time, but incomplete. The intended receiver was Justin Jefferson. Now it's going to be third down.
There was no hesitation from the quarterback. From the jump, he knew where he wanted to go with that ball, but it still leads to an incompletion. They're just still not quite on the same page.
It is third and 10. McCarthy from the gun here on third down. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down. Here's Ryan Wright now as he'll punt it away for the second time. And this is a pretty good result. That kick will head out of bounds. So here's a first and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Let's go now.
Here's Love to throw. To the left side in the hands of Watson. And he'll be forced out of bounds a yard or so shy of the marker, but it is a gain of 9 on first down.
Well, it goes without saying. You want to play wide receiver in the NFL, Mike. How well can you change directions? How fast can you get your body from one direction to another? And when you can cut like this guy, I'm not sure how you guard it.
Ready?
On the ground, it's Jacobs. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
Mike, these are the spots that if I was a play caller, I think I'm calling up something down the field. You know the defense is really packed in tight, anticipating a run. Now's the time, play action and throw it over their head. They take a little bit more of a conservative approach, still get stopped for no gain, brings up third and short.
Here's third down in a few inches.
Set, hut. 45.
They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. Oh, the defense meets him in the backfield. They stop him dead in his tracks and set up fourth down. They'll go for it. Love. Open is Kraft. He's got it. And he's going to have the first down. Aggressive call there, but it works out as they convert on fourth down.
A little bit of a risky decision for some, Mike, but frankly, I really like it. I think the days of being aggressive on fourth down, even on your side of the field, are here to stay. And while some people say this is over-aggressive, in this case, the aggressiveness paid off, and they're going to keep this drive alive.
will bring him down on the other side of midfield. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
And while it ultimately worked out for him this time, Mike, this is not a throw he wants to make a habit of, because that was risky. When he threw it, I thought that ball was being picked. I think he got away with one here, results in a big pickup, and get a fresh set of downs.
Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Ready, 52 blast. 38.
To throw is Love. The coverage right there, and it's knocked away. Incomplete. Christian Watson, the intended receiver. And it'll lead to a second down.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up.
And they're going to get to him and take him down, take him back to the other side of midfield. Andrew Van Ginkel. He gets in there to drop him for a big loss. And now it's 3rd and long.
Let's go. Yellow, 22. Cut.
To throw is Love. That one shot. That's Matthew Golden. And he'll get a good chunk of that yardage back, but he's still well short of the first down.
When you throw the ball short of the sticks on 3rd down, you're relying heavily on the yards after the catch. So give credit to the defense here. Once the ball carrier had the ball, multiple guys around him, corralled him, take him down short of the sticks.
A field goal, no gimme from this distance. They'll go on 4th down.
Here we go. Here we go. Yellow, 43. Needle blue. Ready.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. He's got the first down and more than that. They get 18 yards on 4th down and a fresh set of downs.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
Black, 95. Set.
Love to throw it on 1st down. Got his man at the 6. And they continue to churn out first downs. What a drive. It continues now with 1st and goal.
That's another.
Man, they're just running this 2-minute drill to complete perfection. It is such a point of emphasis of every offense, Mike. These end-of-half scenarios to come away stealing points make a big impact on the outcome of the game. And they're knocking on the door here, 1st and goal. At the very least, got to come away with some points.
Ready, set.
What an important sequence this is, trying to get one of those scores back before halftime in a great spot. 1st down and goal. Here's Jacobs. And nothing developed there. He'll get back to the 5, and that's all. Packers going to use their final timeout now, as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in this 2nd quarter.
Got it.
Another one from the 5, 2nd down and goal.
Here we go. Cut.
From the gun, it's Love. It is brought in the end zone. Romeo Dobbs. Touchdown, Packers. Tight spaces down there. Things happen quick. Greg, a quick decision and great execution for the score.
You're exactly right, Mike. Down here this close to the goal line, everybody's clock has to speed up. Not only the quarterback processing to get the ball out of his hand, but you have to win as a receiver quickly and give the quarterback somewhere to go with the ball. It was that quickness at the line of scrimmage that led to that touchdown.
Extra point by McManus, up and good. And the Packers are on the board. It's now 14-7.
Brendan McManus to kick off for Green Bay.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's McCarthy. That's caught by Jefferson on the right side. And he's going to be out of bounds right around midfield. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
And that first down was huge for this offense. Now they can take a deep breath. Focus on trying to put a late scoring drive together before we hit the halftime break.
McCarthy now to throw on 1st and 10. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. He was seeking out the veteran Adam Thielen that time. It's 2nd down.
We've already seen these two guys connect for a touchdown in this game, and had they been on the same page there, I think they would have been able to add to that total. Unfortunately for them, just a little bit off, and it falls incomplete.
Throwing on 2nd down is McCarthy. That one caught by the former Lion, T.J. Hawkinson. So now a timeout for the Vikings. That is their first, as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in half number 1.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
They'll try and throw it with McCarthy. He's got his man. It's Jefferson. And they will get the first down here and move into field goal range inside the 25.
It just seems like whenever they need a big play on 3rd down, you can almost guarantee that he's someone they're going to try to get the ball to, and certainly easy to see why. Clutch play by everyone involved and keeps the offense on the field.
Here's 1st and 10. To the air once more is McCarthy. And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion.
So I don't hate the decision, Mike, but it just feels like he put a little too much air on that ball. It just took that ball way too much time to get to the open receiver, and when you hang a ball that long, the defenders at this level are just going to break and attack on that ball, and he's lucky that didn't end up going back the other direction.
Second and 10. McCarthy gonna look to throw again. He'll find his tight end, Josh Oliver. Now whistles. Timeout. 3 seconds left in this first half. So they send in Will Reichert for this field goal try. This one will be from 37 yards out. Reichert's kick is good. And the Vikings build their cushion to 10. It's now 17-7. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
On the set.
Here's a run to begin this third quarter. He'll manage to get 2, maybe 3 on that carry. Evan Williams is there for the stop.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 6. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. Up the sideline. Past midfield. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. They'll pick up 23 on that one. It'll be a Vikings first down.
There's a combination of footwork and vision, his ability to kind of weave through traffic and understand where the holes were. It's a really nice job working through some bodies and picking up a big gain.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. They run, and here's the former tackle, Aaron Jones. He'll get this ahead for about 3. Evan Williams is there for the stop.
35-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
From the 35, here's 2nd down and 7. From the gun, here's McCarthy. He's got this on target to Addison. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
It's 3rd and 4. Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. That one into the hands of Thielen. He's got it. And he'll be out of bounds down at the 15-yard line.
16 yards.
He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down.
You can see this connection is just starting really to pick up. They're seeing the game through the same set of eyes, and that is the job of the receiver. What is my quarterback expecting from me? Where does he want me? Be there on time, and it leads to big gains like this.
Throwing here on 1st and 10 is McCarthy. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
To throw once more, here's McCarthy. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
Brings up third down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
So after back-to-back incompletions, it is now 3rd and 10. The Packers go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. We'll talk things over before 3rd down. Throwing again is McCarthy. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. And he's going to have the first down. Just past the marker. It is 1st and goal.
So here's a play, Mike, that is clearly designed to attack the middle third of the field. So think it's roughly the space between the numbers. That's the most valuable real estate in football. And once he understood where his leverage was and he gets his head around, great job by the quarterback on time, delivering a strike.
From the 4-yard line, trying to punch it in. 1st down and goal. To throw, it's McCarthy. Here comes the screen to Jones. This one going to be sniffed out. Blown up in the backfield.
Well, the best screen plays, of course, you want the offensive lineman out in front of the running back. They act as his escort, his lead blockers. But what you can't afford is for the defenders to be in the backfield and get to the running back, because those offensive linemen, they can't help them at all.
On 2nd down, here's McCarthy. That is caught, and he'll take it on in. Justin Jefferson. Touchdown, Vikings. For quarterbacks, there are so many stats we use to measure a good season. This is one of them. 30 touchdowns. That was number 30 on the year. Riker now to add the extra point. He knocks it through. The Vikings up their lead. It's now 24-7.
24. Packers 7. Will Reichert to kick off for the Vikings.
Reichert out now, following the touchdown, as he kicks this one away. Here comes the return from a yard or two deep. Now a hit, and he lost the football. And it's recovered by one of his teammates. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10.
Let's go. Ready.
Love. There's a throw right side. Going to be incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
Come on, set. 60 red. 60 red. Blue striker. Cut.
A 2nd down throw for Love. He'll take a shot down the middle of the field. That one knocked away. It is incomplete. Very good job defensively. Stayed right with him. And we'll bring up 3rd down.
This secondary, I mean, they just continue to impress me this entire game, Mike. I mean, it just feels like every ball is contested. Even the ones that are complete, those windows are tight. In this case, a really nice job knocking the ball away, and I just can't say enough about how hard these guys compete on every play.
From the gun, on third down, it's Love. That'll be caught. It's Josh Jacobs. And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's fourth down. They'll go for it. Love. That one caught. He finds Golden. And he's going to have a Packers first down. It's a gain of 12 facing fourth down.
That's good for a Packers first down. A gain of 13 yards. And a Packer first down.
They go play action with Love. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down. Give him 16 there, and a first down.
A gain of 16 yards.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
Set, hut. Yellow, 22. Set.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. He'll get this one out to Jacobs. And he won't get away. Good open tackle there to get him down behind the line.
Striker, 3-3. Rail, yellow. Steel, black. Claws, red. Hut, hut.
On second down, Love. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Ivan Pace. And the Vikings are going to take over at their own 41-yard line.
And while the defender is going to get credit for the pick, Mike, I think he needs to go up on the sideline and thank his pass rush because they forced that bad throw. That is the perfect example of when the front pass rush and the back-end coverage work together. Man, that was big-time ball.
On the set. Reload, reload. Let's go now. Cougar 19. Alert, chopper.
They'll begin here on the ground. He'll work his way forward for about 3 yards. Edger and Cooper, they're on the tackle.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 45-yard line.
Ball placed at the 45 for 2nd and 5. They'll stick with him again. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
Here's 3rd and 7. Setting up to throw is McCarthy. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. Catch number 7 so far in this one, and a first down.
That's just playing quarterback at a really high level, Mike. I mean, once he realizes his initial pre-snap read has changed, he just calmly goes through his progressions against this zone look. He ends up delivering a strike, and they keep the drive alive.
They'll go play action here with McCarthy. And that is incomplete, but now a penalty flag comes in late. He might have been caught with his hands in the cookie jar. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Looking to throw. McCarthy. Now, screen set up for Mason. He's close to a first down. The gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 26-yard line.
So, from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd and a yard. From the shotgun, it's a throw from McCarthy. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
Based on the routes downfield, it looked like the protection was designed to give the quarterback a little bit more time to wait for things to uncover downfield. So give credit up front to the defensive line. Immediate pressure early speeds up the quarterback's clock. He's got no choice than to get rid of it, probably a little bit earlier than he would have preferred.
On 3rd and a yard, it's McCarthy. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively, and it sets up 4th down.
So prior to that 3rd down call, Mike, I thought they put themselves in a pretty good situation. At that down and distance, they had run and pass, both at their disposal, but nice job by the defense being up to the task. Force the incomplete, brings up 4th down. I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you have things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
This going to be returned from right around the goal line. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin.
Ready, break. Ready, set.
Love to throw on 1st and 10. That's complete to Jacobs. And he's going to be out of bounds here on what will wind up being the final play of the 3rd quarter. Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for 1st and 10.
Set, ready. Red, 38. Ready.
Off the play fake. Here's Love. He's going to go deep, looking for Reed.
And you don't earn the reputation this guy has, Mike, without having some really elite ball skills at your disposal. I mean, he's universally considered one of the best corners in the entire league, and when he makes plays like this, it's pretty easy to see why.
Ready, set.
He'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Blue, 32.
It's the tight end Kraft in motion.
Ready, ready.
Throwing on 2nd down, Love. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
So, after 2 straight incompletions, here's 3rd and 10. In motion, Reed. On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. That's 3. 3rd time tonight he's been intercepted. Picked off by Devondre Campbell. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
He'll turn and hand this one off. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense. And that's exactly what they've been able to do.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5.
Ready? 19, Tiger, 19.
Now a give up the middle. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
These are the impact plays that this linebacker is capable of, Mike. Not only dissecting and determining where the ball was going, but then to shoot through the line of scrimmage and make this tackle for a loss. That's a big-time play by a really good player.
Here we go, here we go. Cowboy 80.
To the air, a third down is McCarthy. And that is incomplete.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey, guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Vikings will add to their lead here in the 4th quarter.
So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
And he will get back to only about his 20-yard line. That's where the drive will start.
Ready up. Let's go now. 50, green. Set.
On 1st and 10, here's Love. And he will not get away. Terrific open field tackle. Gets him down behind the line.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 19-yard line.
Striker. 3. Set.
On 2nd down, Jacobs. And he'll get this ahead. A gain of about 4. And it leads to 3rd down.
Now, so I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass.
Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Let's see what they do here. This is 4th and long. From the gun, it's Love. That's going to be caught.
Complete to Tucker Brown. It's a turnover on downs.
Let's go.
Now a handoff running right. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
He was tackled at the 27-yard line. 1 yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd and 9. From the gun, here's McCarthy. Over the middle, that's the tight end Hawkinson. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
And the Vikings
11 yards on the connection there. First down, Minnesota.
At the 16-yard line.
A handoff as they try to run it here. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple.
Taken down at the 14-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
Hook him up on a 2nd down and 8. Out of the gun, they give it to Jones. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it.
He was brought down at the 13-yard line. A 1-yard gain brings up 3rd and 6.
Third and 6.
Ready? 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
To throw is McCarthy. They'll look to set up the screen here. And he's going to have the first down. They convert on 3rd, and it sets up a 1st and goal.
The best time to call a screen is when the defense is anticipating pass. Allow that defensive front to rush the passer. Just get through the offensive line enough before you drop it to your back. Get out behind those big offensive linemen and pick up the first down.
Now it is 1st and goal. Jones. And that play took a little long to develop. They stop him for no gain at the 4.
At the line of scrimmage.
The big guys in the middle of the defense, Mike, the defensive tackles. So often they're asked to do the dirty work. Keep the blockers off the linebackers. Let them run around and make all the plays. But in this case, this guy's able to shed his blocker, make the stop, and keep it to no gain.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the 2nd half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Line of scrimmage remains the 4-yard line. It's 2nd and goal.
Set, go.
Again, it'll be Jones. And this time he will work his way into the end zone. Aaron Jones. Touchdown, Minnesota. A lot of big bodies down there, but at the end of the day, the one that mattered, the one with the ball, finds the end zone for the touchdown.
Yeah, once that back gets the ball, Mike, he's just looking for a little crack of daylight, and he's thinking, I'm going to run into it and just hope I come out the other side. And in this case, the other side's the end zone, and they get 6.
Reichard good with the extra point. And the Vikings add on to their already sizable lead.
Will Reichard to kick off for the Vikings.
Reichard out now following the touchdown as he kicks this one away. Couldn't take the chance. You're going to return it from the goal line. And that's well done by the kicking team. He's only able to make it past the 15-yard line.
17-yard line.
Here we go. Set. Ready.
Love to throw it on first down. Here's a screen taken in by Jacobs. He's got room past the 25. And mark him down up beyond the 30. That catch number 40 on the season for him. Line of scrimmage is the 31 as they line up 1st and 10.
Red 38. Green Jack. Set.
Here's Luck. This one up top for Dobbs. So they're going to have it here. Get it at their own 37-yard line.
And that should be the final dagger in this one. I mean, barring something dramatic happening here, Mike, I just don't think there's enough time or possessions left in this game to pull off any sort of comeback.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Shot. Check out.
Drive will start on the ground. Terrific starter there. Gain of 15 and a 1st down.
And this running game has really been rolling, Mike, all game long. The holes, the run lanes, they've been there consistently. Here's another nice run as they look to put this game away.
Down. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles.
The defense can stop it twice more as the kneel down comes. So a win here for the Vikings. They finish off the regular season in grand style. They are division champions. We'll get a home game next weekend in the wild card round of the NFL playoffs. And that'll do it for my partner Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Vikings as we say so long from Minneapolis.